As Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Every great act begins with a heartbeat, a quiet whisper that says, do something. Hello everyone and welcome to the Thought of the Day. I'm Dumitrica and today's episode is called Between Hearts and Hands. So, what is really volunteering? I think it's the art of giving without accepting, the art of touching everyone's life with kindness. It's the courage to act when your heart speaks that you can help. And all of this holds the weight of hope. Last year, I've met a volunteer that crossed oceans to become a part of our school's heartbeat. In her suitcase, she brought ideas, laughter, and the heart ready to give. Welcome, Mary. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure.
So, I have some questions for you. First of all, how did you decide to become a volunteer?
That's a great question. I was really inspired by my grandfather. He himself was a volunteer in a program called Vista. He volunteered in an Inuit village in Alaska, installing electricity there. And his entire life, he's led a life of service, trying to help others as much as he can, and he really instilled that value into me and encouraged me to become a Peace Corps volunteer.
I'm really glad that your grandfather sits at the base of your volunteering career. Do you think volunteering changes more the person who receives or the person who gives?
Definitely the person who gives. I think it's a very transformative experience. You get so much more than you get when you volunteer.
What other volunteering projects have you been involved in before coming to our school?
Yeah, I've been involved in a few volunteering projects before this. For example, when I was in high school, I used to volunteer at the animal shelter. I would walk dogs because that's something I'm very passionate about. I love animals. I would volunteer at a local museum, helping to give tours and welcome guests. And then later as an adult, I volunteered in some earthquake relief projects. And also I have continued to work on a conversation club for kids in Ukraine with teachers from all across Ukraine. And that's also been really rewarding for me.
That's so cool. If volunteering were a bridge, what would it connect?
I like that. I think volunteering is a bridge between you and your community, whatever community that might be.
Before we end, I have one last question. If you could give one message, one volunteering message to all the young people from the world, what would it be?
It's the little things you do that can really make a difference.
Yes.
And whenever you see an opportunity to make the world a better place, even if it's something as small as picking up a piece of trash on the sidewalk, choose to act instead of, not acting.
That's so correct. So thank you so much, Mary, for being here with us and for sharing your journey as a volunteer. And we'll be happy to have you on other episodes.
Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to it.
So thank you for listening to today's episode, Between Hearts and Hands. Use your hands to make someone smile, and maybe your heart will smile too. See you next time on another episode of The Thought of the Day.